Alright, so you've seen the Tundra. It works. A few more things I gotta do on it before we take it for a spin. I gotta just tidy up the wiring a little bit. Just a little bit of electrical tape. Got the light, got the bulbs. It's all working. I took it for a little spin. I didn't blow any bulbs, so I think it's fine. All these wires for the regulator were like over the exhaust, and I just didn't notice. So then I took it for a spin, parked it, started feeling the wires, and I was like, oh, they're all getting hot. Like I must have wired it wrong or whatever. Anyway, it's just because they were over the exhaust. So right now they're just tucked under the airbox, but so we'll get that all put together and take this thing for a spin. I got the track. I think I showed you those, but these are on. The track was misaligned, so I kind of aligned it. It's a little too far the other way, but it's good enough. And on the Polaris here, obviously, she's still missing a few things under here. But in the meantime, I'm going to put new carbides on her. She's, well, they were kind of just gone, so went to some local place and got new ones of them. They're pretty nice, but the way I ride these things is like I kind of treat them like they're a motorcycle. I don't I just kind of ride them wherever. I don't put too much of an effort to stay in the deep snow. I kind of just, if I want to go down the road, I go down the road. So anyway, that's a whole different issue, but we'll get to that. And then I also have the cylinders for it here. They're in good shape, I think. I'm just going to run a hone through them, and that way there, when the piston ring kit comes in, it's going together. It's not 2 hours of work and then putting it in, but just getting her ready. There's the head off the one that didn't explode. You can kind of see that shine. And then I've already showed you this, but look at it again. This one, it actually looks worse on the camera. In person, you can't feel any of those what look to be dents. So in my opinion, it's just cleaned. It's good enough. I'd like to take this for a run, but we'll see. And this is all like, it's all greased up pretty good. I mean, I don't want to go ahead and say I take care of my stuff, but I at least do minimal effort, put grease on things that should be greased. And that, so you can see them there, not in the best shape. There you go. Like there's nothing left of them. Good enough. Torque down. Perfect. Still grease, so we're leaving that. Put this in. Should be able to steer this thing now. This thing steers so good. Like, you're sitting on it, not moving, and it's like a feather. It's like it's got power steering. So something's either super wore out or just works well. Alright, so there you go. And I sprayed that grease on it just to make a mess of everything. But they're on. Looking good. All lubed up. And looking good. On this thing now. And what I'm looking for is as many negative comments as I can get, because people on the internet are just rude. So, get some WD-40 on her. And spin this around a bunch of times and should be good. Oh. Maybe a little more. I mean, does it even really matter? I don't think so. Believe me, there's still some marks, but I like leaving some of them just for character. But you can see the hash marks in it, and good enough. This thing's working awesome. The only thing so far is the track. One of the adjustments on the right, left side was loose just because I forgot to tighten it. But other than that, it's fine. It works awesome. So we'll see if this Tundra can do the stuff those mountain machines do. I bet you it can. That's pretty steep, even though it doesn't really look it.